John Lane. Fresh off an impressive two-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, John Lane. Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
2 outs, base is empty. Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first, and that's the inning. And the Braves go down quietly. Scoreless after 1. First and third, 1 down.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And ball 1. And the count 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Squirts away a little bit. He's in there.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that'll load the bases.
No, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Lane with a couple of homers at his last game. Oh, 1 down.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Snakes through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
1 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, John Lane.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
1 down, base is empty. Inside, just missed. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. There's a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Someone always comes along, but there'll never be another that helps me write my songs.
Lane stands in now and watches strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
So they're all loaded up. There's a swing and a drive. And gone! Grand slam! He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 10-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in four. Really good job at the plate.
So 2 on with 2 away. Ted Cuevas, the next to hit. Hit to right, and that should do it.
That's mine.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take the series opener here at home. Lane was a big contributor for them in the win. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Well, Booth, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
John Lane getting locked in, leading his squad at OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And next for Atlanta, John Lane. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses. Going to count 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground to the left. Slings to first and 2 away now.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Richards back to work. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Lane went deep in his most recent game. Gets under it and pops it up. Wilson hauls it in, 2 away. Bottom of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, John Lane. Nyamula back to work. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So digging in, John Lane. He's been a great free agent side. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Two out, space is empty. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
And misses inside. Castro would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here. Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And that one is lifted in the air. Martin under it. And that is that.
Right now.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Coppola getting ready to hit. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in, and there are 2 down. Lane had a decent showing in this one. And the final here today, 9-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. One down. John Lane next up for the Braves. Fly ball down the line. Makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, David.
2 out, space is empty. Lane with another scorching run of play lately. First pitch, not close.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Up and in, 2-0. Swing and a ground ball to first, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a foul out of play.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Just missed. Lane with some impressive production lately. Foul ball there.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And the ball evens the count. That one ripped, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-bagger.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
One out, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, John Lane, 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. Floyd measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Lane
Ball,
in the box
inside.
with 1 away as he takes ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's
1
going to
ball,
have
1
to make
strike.
sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see...
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 11-6.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Lane with an okay game in the loss.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end okay. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game and help him win.
John Lane ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. The Atlanta Braves. So 2 down, now in for the Braves, John Lane. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Pitch
Count
misses,
1-0.
and that's ball 1. Zapata, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 outs, base is empty. Base hit, center field.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 20, John Lane.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one way inside.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
2 outs. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Braves strand one. They still trail 1-0.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, John Lane.
Swings through that.
You know, these Braves need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
No ball, 2 strikes.
This to third. Espinosa over to second, back to first, and that is a double play. 1 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, John Lane. 1 for 3. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together for him. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Man at first, and now John Lane.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And there's a foul ball. They're down to their final strike.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Off the plate inside, ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Melton is just 1 strike away. That one just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got it! And that's the ball game. Lane had a good day at the office, even in defeat.
Well, definitely a strong game at the plate, and it's safe to say he made a difference for them. They didn't get the win, but they'll take performances like this one from him.
John Lane getting locked in, leading his squad at OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, John Lane. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Lane A strong-armed left fielder, 43 years young. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and he reaches safely. On to the fourth. Now it's the power speed combo. John Lane. McGowan back to work. McGowan with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
One out, bases empty. That's a ball. And that's off the plate. The inside edge. And that's ball two. Ground ball left side. Gets it to first. 2 down. So digging in, John Lane. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
To the right side, Nieves tosses to first, third out, and that ends the frame. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man. Lane had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Well, he definitely.
John Lane ready to put on a show. 1 down. And next for Atlanta, John Lane. Hansen, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And that one fouled off.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Just missing there. 1-2 to count.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. He into the fastball.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Lane in now, takes ball one off the plate. First and second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. It's 4-2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up and went the other way for the knock.
And that is out of play. Lane measures 6 feet even, 43 years young, and he's a former National League MVP. 0-1. That one fouled off. Watt leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside low. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone, since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. One left for Atlanta, but they still lead this one 4-2. So a man at first. Now in for the Braves, John Lane. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding. Runner on the go. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And in to score from first. Cut off, throw to third. He's in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
This to center field. It's going to fall for a hit. 1 run across, 2 runs across now. Watt around third, and he's out. Got him on the cut down, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Braves 9 and the Rangers 2. So up next, John Lane. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. Foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
This could end it. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 11-3.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Lane had a sensational showing in the win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases. John Lane getting set for this one. His team leading its division. John Lane digs in now. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Way out front for strike 2. 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air. Kahn makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And the Braves go down quietly. And now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Runner at first with no outs here. Lane. More than 2,000 RBI in his career. And he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. That one missed.
That's the ball. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
At the belt and fires. Fastball is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fouled off left side. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
1 out, base is empty. And a foul ball. In the air to left center. Veras tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All time. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, John Lane. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, It's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Outside. And that's ball one. Slider misses outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. Line drive, that's a base hit. Around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. McCullum. They take the force out at number 3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Another chance to win it. Lane could have done a bit more to help them out. Singled and drew a walk in this. And next for Atlanta, John Lane. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball.
Finish him.
And that one in the air center field. Who sizing this one up, squeezes it, and that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score.
Up the plays, just wanna see that stank on your face. Funk up the plays, we're just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl?
2 out, space is empty. base hit center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Safely into second. He's got a double.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for two. That's just a great feeling. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Strike two.
Now he's just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs. Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
The 0-2. That's a little bit low.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Off the mark there. 2-2. 1 out, bases empty.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
That one the other way. And that'll get down for a base hit.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole.
John Lane, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? The Atlanta Braves going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. Stepping in, the long ball threat, John Lane. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Veras puts it away for the out.
That is first. The first baseman, David. The left-hander, number 20, John Lane.
Here goes the runner. Out to center. Vance sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that'll do it. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Braves 2 and the Royals 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
John Lane.
Fastball almost got him there. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 1 out, bases empty. That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That one misses. 3-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And now it's going to be John Lane.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That one in there across the letters.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
2 down, nobody on. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Barrett under it. Brings it in. And that is that. So they get 3 runs, 2 hits. 1 was a home run, 1 error, and nobody left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 10 and the Royals 2. Lane, get that hitting streak going.
I really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently came to the plate with a solid play.